and welcome to Hot Button. Today we're going to be talking about smoking, or the new vaping, our cigarettes going out of style and our e-cigarettes taking their place. Personally, I see e-cigarettes everywhere.
Really?
Yes, everywhere I go, everywhere I work, there's somebody smoking an e-cigarette.
Where have you been seeing them a lot?
Well, I work in a casino a lot, and the guys, a lot of the guys will actually just sit at the bar and smoke these e-cigarettes, and it freaks me out because I know they're not real cigarettes, but they look like real cigarettes. They go like this, and smoke comes out. It looks like an actual cigarette, so it just makes me uncomfortable because it's just not right.
Well, I know what you mean because one day I was just going to my apartment and there was a guy vaping right there in the lobby, and I didn't know what to think. I was kind of like, oh, he's smoking, but it didn't smell bad. It actually smelled kind of pleasant, relatively. And that's the interesting thing about these e-cigarettes. People don't know much about them, and more to the point, we don't know what to think about them.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the exact same boat. I was working at a golf tournament the other day, and one of my bosses had one of these e-cigarettes, and there's only, he said coconut flavored vapor in it, and there's no like tobacco, so he offered me some, and I got completely freaked out. I was like, no, are you crazy? Because I've never smoked anything in my life, and I think just the fact that it looks like a cigarette freaks me out, and I just don't want to touch anything like that.
Well, it's good that you bring that up, and even better that you exercised caution. The interesting thing about e-cigarettes is not only do we not know what to think about them, our government doesn't either. There are currently no regulations on the industry, which means they can do whatever they want, and there are also no regulations as to where and when you can smoke them, which is why people have started using them. They're free from the shackles of the smoke pits. The thing is, though they're a little better than cigarettes, they still have nicotine in them.
What?
Yep.
What the heck? I actually did not know that until you said that. Well, first off, I'm extremely happy that I denied the offer to use one. And second, that makes me wonder if the people that are actually using them know that there's nicotine in them, because my boss was like, nope, there's like, it can't even affect you at all. It's just, it's flavor. So it makes me wonder about these people that are using them.
So yeah, remember, it has nicotine, but no tobacco. Which brings me back to regular cigarettes. You know, are we in the state of transition where people are going from their tobacco and replacing it with electricity? Because there seems to be this kind of stigma towards cigarettes now that people are just, pushing them away.
Yeah, and I think that people are kind of figuring out that cigarettes aren't cool anymore. And I think that only because the reason that they got so big back in the day was because they were cool and they were a trend. And the trend nowadays is to be healthy, organic, and natural. And to people who smoke cigarettes, I honestly believe that they think the e-cigarette is just that compared to the old cigarette.
Yeah, but cigarettes are a really low standard to compare to. I think to view e-cigarettes as healthy would be misguided. And I just do want to add that in April, a preliminary study was done that found bronchial cells, which are in the tube to your lungs, reacted in the exact same way to vapor as they did to regular cigarette smoke.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I think people need to know this. Smoking e-cigarettes are not a fun and healthy way to pass time. People need to do their research.
And meanwhile, we should probably wait for the professionals to do their research as well. And I think that, for me, is really the crux of the issue, is that I feel that there's really not enough information out there to really know what to think about them. But what about you? Do you love e-cigarettes? Have they helped curb the side effects of smoking, or do you think they're awful? Please share your thoughts with us. You can post them on our Facebook and Twitter profiles, and we're going to keep the conversation going next time on Hot Button.